Hello and welcome to Hitogify. Today we're going to check out a classic arcade game and a fantastic ColecoVision port. I'm talking about Centipede by AtariSoft. Super challenging game, super fun to go back to again and again. And you don't need a lot of time because you die pretty quick. But I've come up with some strategies I'd love to hear your thoughts on. Maybe they're stupid. Maybe there's better ideas. I don't know, but I came up with something that I think is pretty cool and gets me a higher score than I had before. So let's check it out.
Your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
All right, we've got Atari Presents Centipede coming up right now. I'm going to go with the easy level, and I'm going to use my strategy. We'll see what you think of it. The idea is to get points and get lives before we get too far. Now, is it the fly that comes down? That dude can mess up your life. That's when the game gets just insanely difficult because it keeps adding mushrooms and messing with your strategy. If you shoot the guy that's coming across right there, whatever that dude is, that guy, the spider, if you're close to him, you get 900 points and you get free lives. Oh, okay. Terrible start. That's okay. Because when I talk, I don't play as good of a game. That being said, if you're close to him, you can get up to 900 points. So that means you hit him like just enough times, you're going to get to 10,000 where you get a free life every 10,000. So my goal is usually to get a free life before I die, which obviously I've already failed at. And take out a lot of these, but do not destroy the whole centipede. You do not get much for shooting them. So why shoot them? You don't get much for these either, but if I clear off the space, the reaction of the future centipedes are more predictable because they're not turning all the time. Now, it only works to a certain extent, but if you don't finish off the very first bug, the fly doesn't come. And the fly's not worth a lot either. Now, I've already got a free life. I like to try to get 2 before I get too far. So I'm gonna need another 6,000. I'm gonna ride it out till the fly comes down and drops a whole bunch of new centipede pieces. There he is. Oh my gosh. If you don't line up exactly on that guy, he takes you out. So now he's coming, and I'm just gonna try to eliminate him, but my real goal is these spiders and getting more points. Take out a bunch of this stuff. And now it doesn't matter as much that you kill a bunch of those. You can kill them all or not. Their falling can mess things up. But at this point, you've already gotten pretty far. I'm closer to getting a free life. I'll get rid of these or they'll just come down the whole side all of a sudden. So very strategic in how I take these out. Now the other thing that really gives you lots of points is that dude. He's worth 1,000 points every time. I just got 600 there, so I've got another life. And I'm just trying to clear out space so that these things react the way I expect them to react. And I'm already almost halfway to another free life. Oh, I didn't get it. I try to keep a clear space where whenever I see that guy come in, I can shoot him. Get me that 1,000-point free life all of a sudden. He always comes out when you get a new bug. Dang, damn it, I'm doing a terrible job of that this game. Now see, he was farther away. You can get as low for the spider, you can get as low as 300 if he's real far away. Don't want to do that. Dang, okay, so it starts fresh. Every time this starts, that really quick, the guy's gonna come out, and I will get 1,000 points. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was going to go up higher. All right. Now, I'm pretty happy if I get 40,000. Because this game is tough. I can get 16,000 if I'm not careful playing, without any strategy or anything. But this strategy seems to give me a little bit of an extra bounce. Just by the extra lives. Get rid of this. Oh my gosh. Might have to play another one and talk less. So this guy's coming again. Another 1,000 points. I have another free life in there. I don't have the sound on where I can hear it, so I'm not hearing the minute those free lives come. Oh, got him. That was luck. I gotta get rid of some of these things. Alright, everything else, I just gotta get rid of some of these. Then these will react a little more like I would expect. Ooh. I don't have a free spot to go up there. I have to have a spot, because that guy's gonna come out again. Yeah. And it's usually not good to have the rapid fire thing going. But you could time it better if you just hit it. That was close. Almost went down. Death by spider. That's okay. I went down anyway. I'm almost 40,000 though, so even though I'm watching... Where is he? He comes out every time right at the beginning. Oh, gosh. There it is. There's my 1,000. There's my free life, which I desperately needed because I was dying. And when you keep... I get too reliant on the auto-firing. And then it does mess me up quite a bit. Get these guys pretty easy. See, the auto-fire messed me up there. But at the same time, I think I do better play in general with the auto-fire because I get a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't have even seen. Now, I would have to do pretty darn good to get another life and keep going. But see, I got 40,000 right there. So I'm going to play it again. I'll try to talk a little less. I usually don't when I make the video. I usually talk a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and try my strategy again. So I'm not worried about anything except getting 900 points out of each of those guys. I do try to get some of these in the air. I should have been focused more on this. I got 900 still. Get some of these things out of the way. He's going to come in a second again. Another 900. Don't want to shoot all those or I think it's the fly comes. I forgot what the other guy was. I should have looked this up before I played. Again, all the information you need, CV Addict. So it's cvaddict.com has all the information about all the games and downloads if they're available, and the instruction manuals, and some gameplay examples, some of which are mine. I'm going to try to add more of those and play a game for a week or two and see if I come up with any cool strategies, and then you guys can tell me how dumb they are if you found a better strategy. It's kind of like with Mr. Do. It wasn't until... I mean, I had the game when I was young, and I always saved my shots. But now I just shoot as many of the darn dudes as I can and play at really high levels, like level 3, and can get pretty darn far. So I've got a free life. I'd like to get another one before I give up the goat here. These fast ones, they bug me. Some more of these. And then I only got 600, but that's okay. I'm almost halfway to another free life. I haven't died 50 times. Another 900 there. Oh, here comes the base. So this changes the ability to play at the same level. So at this point, if I shoot them or don't, it doesn't necessarily matter. Although I think if I don't shoot them right away, I can get a little farther. I'll try to get this guy again. Because there's just less to deal with, and I kind of can calculate what these guys are going to do with more efficiency. Oh, shoot. I freaked out because of spider, but I got 2 free lives. So now I'm sitting on a lot of free lives. So even if things don't go great, I at least have a little bit better chance of, succeeding in some ways. Oh, I thought I was going to get those all. All right, let me clear up this line over here. Those big lines just help them come straight down at you, and you can't do anything about it. See that? Like that, pretty much. If you clear those up. Especially when they're side by side, then those darn centipedes come right at you. And pretty soon, So whatever it is going to come across, be worth 1,000. Trying to keep lanes open for that. Trying to get rid of stuff like this so we don't just keep turning. Almost another free life, which would be awesome. Oh, trying to get him before I move. 30,000, so I got another free life, even though I lost one. Sometimes I try to shoot the fly that comes down, but sometimes he is. I missed totally. Sometimes he's just too fast, and he will kill you no matter how fast you're firing or what is happening. Oh, I thought there was a blockade there. Oh well. I'm only getting close to 40, so I've gotten up to like 64, 65, which is for me is excellent. I would love to hear if somebody has a better technique or is just a much better player than me, what they do. I do like these frenetic games that are totally insane, where every time I die, I was just about to try to make the right move, and I didn't. That wasn't close. I was trying to zip under him. Not even remotely close. But I am going to get another 1,000 right there. He usually comes up if you go up like that. Now I just got to get these things out of here. Should have gotten the 1,000. There we go. I'll let these guys keep going because I think I'll do better. Oh. Oh, I missed again. Missed them together and went right into it. So now I'm about at 50,000. If I can get this 1,000, I'll have another life and a little more of a chance, and I've passed 50,000. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm the only one that can't do well at this game. So I mean, it's hard, but that's okay. That makes it fun. Oh, gripes. Thought I could get a little farther than that. 52,000. That is not a bad score, I would say. When I play, which one am I on? Over here. All right. Yeah, so when I play, I like a game like that where it's just crazy, it's frenetic, and fun and hard. But then your successes mean that much more, you know? So I'm glad you stopped by. Hope you enjoyed this Hitogify episode, and I will catch you next time.